This question is actually raised by the Mufassirin of the Quran. And Imam al-Razi says in his tafsir that there's an ikhtilaf about this Jannah. Is it on earth or is it in the Sama? So there are some ulama who say this Jannah where Adam and Eve lived was actually on earth. This is not the Jannat that the believers will go to in the afterlife. For this reason, it's because لا تقرب هذه الشجرة فتكون من الظالمين. Don't approach this tree. That's a prohibition. But in Jannah, in the afterlife, there are no prohibitions, right? So the ulama who take this position, they say, look, it's on earth somewhere, maybe between the Tigris and Euphrates, because that's where it's in Genesis. This is where it's called Gan Aden, Jannatu Adnin, the Garden of Eden, is in Iraq, between the Tigris and Euphrates, right? And then also, yeah, فأزلهما الشيطان what is it?
فأزلهما الشيطان عنها
مما كان فيه. Right, that shaitan caused them to slip. So this is another piece of evidence they use, right? What's shaitan doing in Jannah? Well, this is a Jannah that's on the earth. So at the end of the argument, Imam al-Razi says, both opinions are valid, we shouldn't be categorical. But it's an interesting point you're making. Your brain is along the same lines as the Mufassirin of the Quran who also had those questions, right? But then the next part of the ayah, it says, ihbitu minha, right? Ihbitu ba'dukum li ba'din adu, right? Like hubut means to come down. Hubut means to descend. So they say, okay, now, no, it's talking about a celestial garden because it says descend. However, in other ayat in the Quran, right? Ihbit, what is it, Misran, go down to Misr, go to Egypt, to the Bani Israel, or go to any city, because the Jews, the Israelites, were complaining in the Sinai about not having a diversity of food. So Allah says, ihbit, He uses that verb. So this does not mean to descend from the heavens. It means to go from a high land to a low land. Or ihbit to Nuh alayhi salam, bi salamin, from the ark, the Safina, disembark from the ark. That's all on earth. So there's an ikhtilaf about the location of this Jannah.